Hi, Gary from MrG Shave, here for my 100th video of face shaves. So 100, can't believe it's as few as that. It seems I've been doing this for a long time. So this is Shave of the Day number 100. Yeah, I was asked if I'd used my original equipment in terms of my Merca 34C and the palm olive shave stick and so on and so forth that I used for my first shave, but I want to continue with these budget shaves and I haven't got a battle of the blades lined up, so I thought I'd just continue with the budget shave series and go from there. Another notice of intent, if you like, is Wednesday shaves. I do my straight razor shaves. I've got some special straight razors that have been sent to me by John June. I'll be introducing all three of them to you on Wednesday and using one of them, and then each Wednesday after that I'll be using one of these pass around razors. So John has set up a pass around group, so once I've done the three shaves with the three razors, I'll then pass it on to the next person in the line and so on and so forth until they get returned to John. So I have checked with him that 3 weeks is okay, or at least I've left a message on the group chat to sort of say this is how I'm going to do it. Yeah, so that's coming up on Wednesday. But as it is now, it's Monday. I hope you're all having or looking forward to the weekend again. I know it's a bit early to talk about the weekend, but we all think about it, don't we? I had a great Father's Day. Thank you very much to those that leave comments or anything like that. In my last video, I think there were a few, and so on and so forth. I had a great Father's Day. I had a few too many to drink, so I'm a little bit slower today. Anyway, right. So what am I going to use? So this is the next in the row of entry-level cheap razors that you can buy in supermarkets or on Amazon or anywhere like that. This one's widely available in supermarkets, and it's the Gillette King C. Now I know Jim's used this one. I think he had a comment about the barber pole knurling. The barber pole knurling in comparison to the Wilkinson sword, yeah, it's more slippery on this one. I can see what he means. If you get soapy fingers, yeah, it could just naturally spin in your hand as you use it. But the message is keep your fingers as dry as you can. So that's the razor. In there is a Nacet or a Nacet. I like to use aggressive razor blades with mild razors, so I've put a Nacet in here. So that's that, and soaking in my now infamous, was it just another sexy ass bald guy mug. This will be changed as soon as I receive my gift from Sig Solo, or I won a giveaway. But yeah, so I'm going to use a boar brush this time, just to show that you can use boar brushes. If you're going to use a boar brush, this is the Omega 49 Pro or Professional. It's a great boar brush. Probably not as good as the Samog 830, but it's perfectly good and it's really cheap. If you're going to use a natural hair brush though, I suggest that you basically put the brush as I have in a mug of water and leave it there good 15-20 minutes. That way it shouldn't absorb too much of the soap. So that's going in there. I'm going to pour away the soaking water, and then I'm just going to get on with the shave. There's no pre-shave today, so I'm going to get myself ready and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've just wet my face down, swilled the bowl out, put some fresh water in. The soap that I'm going to use today, as I say, there's no pre-shave today. The soap that I'm going to be using is Arko. It's Arko shave stick. It's probably better if you read it like that. So quite citrusy, this scent. I'm not going to be following up with the usual citrus after splashes and things like that, because they're more on the expensive side, but I'm just sticking with really basic entry-level stuff. So the way that you use a shave stick, for those that don't know, you just put it on your face. I need some more water on here. Talking too long already. So you just rub the stick all over the face. Get plenty of the soap on there. Nice scent to this. I think it's probably a bit of a, you either like it or you don't, a Marmite scent, as some of us know the term. But I like it. I really do. And if you notice, I'm putting plenty of this on. And that's it. You will find these sticks last a long time. Perfect for when you're just starting out. I'm just squeezing out the brush, and then I'm going straight to the face. Now if you do buy a boar brush, understand that boar brushes, when you first get them, can have an odour, shall we say. And sometimes it can be quite strong. What I tend to do is I wash it out first with general dishwasher liquid. Not dishwasher liquid, but the kind of liquid that you would use to wash your dishes by hand. So I start off with that. Then I use shampoo. Then I use a conditioner, and I repeat the shampoo and conditioner 3 times. And that softens up the bristles so it's not as scritchy, because these can be very, very scritchy until you break them in. These need to be broken in, they need to be used. This isn't broken in yet, and I've had it for probably over a year. It's just I don't use it for every shave. If I did, then it would be broken in by now. So yeah, I'm just lathering up on the face. This is quite dry at the moment. I'm going to add some more water, I think. Although I could get away with shaving it right now like that. It's a lot of the water is being held in the base, so I'm just trying to paint some of this water in, and then I'm going to just spray onto the face. And carry on working up the lather. Either way, if you lather in a bowl or you lather on your face, this is, for me, this is one of the most luxurious moments of the shave. I love this bit. I like bowl lathering. I do prefer bowl lathering to face lathering, but even so, this is great. Still quite dry. So I'm going to dip the tips this time, just paint it in. Dip the tips, do the other side. Give it another swirl. Build the lather. And that's about right for me. For DE shaving, this would not be anywhere near ready if I was using a straight razor, but we're not talking straight razors today. But this looks great. This is fine. It could take quite a bit more water, but I want to try and keep the video short. So Gillette King C razor, you can buy these, as I say, you can get them on Amazon, eBay, wherever you like. It's probably as cheap to buy it in your local supermarket. I'm sure these are available in the States and everywhere else. So, right, going with the grain. Oh, that feels nice. With the Nacet or Nacet blade. I never know how to pronounce it. Is it Nacet or Nacet? Say, spell N-A-Y or N-A-A in the comments below how you pronounce it. N-A-A is Nacet and N-A-Y is Nacet. So put N-A-A or N-A-Y for how you would pronounce Nacet or Nacet. I've heard it pronounced both ways, so I just get confused. I don't know. I need to make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am recording. I either don't record on cam, you know, I don't have the camera recording, or I don't have my external mic on. But I've got them both on at the moment. This feels excellent with a Nacet or Nacet blade, and I'm going to keep saying that until somebody corrects me. I think Nacet's the correct way to say it, but maybe that's wrong. I don't know. Right, so I don't have to put more soap on from the shave stick. There's plenty in this brush. So just going straight back on. I will add some more water now. And you'll notice this looks a bit thinner, and that's mainly due to the fact that I've taken the bristles, most of the bristles, or the majority of the bristles, off my face in the first pass, so with the grain pass. And so there's not any bristles there for the soap or lather to cling to. But there is plenty in here. Now, as I was talking earlier about the soaking of the brush, if you soak it for 5 minutes or shorter periods, I think that's when you get problems with the brush absorbing the lather, and you think, oh God, what's gone wrong with my lather? I think it's probably because you haven't soaked the natural hairs long enough, so they haven't reached maximum hydration. And so when you add lather, especially because it's soap, it gets sucked into the hairs of the brush and you end up running out of lather. But that's not going to be the case with this shave, I can tell. And ever since I've been soaking my natural hair brushes for at least 15 minutes before I use them, I've not had a problem with them eating the lather. So, right, so across the grain, on this side is straight up. So this feels beautiful with this blade in. It's like, wow, what a pairing. Maybe not the right match for somebody who's just starting out. Then again, I'd recommend an Astra SP. But I like to feel the blade, and you certainly can do that with this blade. Be interesting with a feather, actually. But that is wonderful. And out of the 3 razors I've used so far, this is by far the most comfortable. By far. For me, with this blade in. Love it. Across the grain. Wonderful. if you're an experienced shaver and you've got one of these, put a Nacet or a Nacet in it. Great shave. I mean, look at that. I've got enough lather on my finger now, off my beard, to probably have enough lather to do the against the grain pass. Look at that. This is my natural hairbrush. I can feel there's quite a bit of stuff to pick up on the against the grain pass, which is normal. If you're just starting out though, it'd be a good idea just to do, when you first start, just do it with the grain. And if you like, then use the cartridge razor to finish off and do the across the grain and against the grain pass. You should be using 3 passes anyway, even if you're using a cart. But that's the way you'll get your best shave, is 3 passes. But if you're just starting out and you're a bit worried and you want to get used to the razor, just do it with the grain. And then use your cartridge to go across and against. It's up to you how you want to do it. And then I'd probably still alternate the days. I'd have a cartridge day and a DE day. Again, this needs a bit more water. There's loads of lather left in this brush. Beautiful. Right, against the grain. So against the grain on this side is straight across. This is a great pairing, this blade and this razor. Wow. So when I start moving up, which I probably will do on Saturday, I'll go up a level probably to the MrG 34C or a DE 89. You will see, I mean, somebody said that this razor head design was designed on the DE 89. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure that that is based on a DE 89. Doesn't quite. It's sort of a cross between a MrG 34C and a DE 89. I'm just doing the pickups now because there's loads of residual slickness in this. Absolutely loads. But I'm still going to do a pickup pass. It's all about the stages and enjoying this time to yourself where nobody's going to disturb you, or at least you hope they don't. Look at that, plenty of lather. Plenty. Okay, so pickup pass. So for me personally, this is my favourite. The cheapest is the Wilkinson Sword Classic, the plastic one. But by far the most comfortable and the one I prefer out of all three entry-level basic razors, mainly for beginners, but any skill level can use these razors, and they're perfectly adequate. You don't have to buy the expensive razors. You will get to the same end result. It might take a little bit longer, which some see as a disadvantage, some see as an advantage. Maybe you want to spend longer shaving. But yeah, so this is going to be the last of my entry-level budget shaves, and then I will step it up slightly to the next level, where I start talking about the Merca 34C and the Edwin Jagger DE89, which are the standard recommended razors for beginners. But they still represent a small investment, and it can be a bit off-putting when you're not even sure whether you're going to like it or not. So my recommendation, if you're just starting out, I'd either get the Wilkinson Sword Classic, the black plastic one, and try that. That's the cheapest way to get into it. Or I'd stump for this Gillette King C. The Wilkinson Sword, I'm not a fan of butterfly razors where they open up and the lids open up like that. Not a fan of that. This is BBS. Oh no, not quite. A little bit there. But as I say, plenty of slipness left there. These are mild razors, so they don't perform as well in terms of picking everything up, but you just go over it again until you get to that BBS. But I don't recommend beginners or people who are just getting into this, don't chase that BBS just yet. Wait until you've mastered the technique, and then you can go for your 3-pass shave and a pickup pass and go for the BBS. But that's how you get a BBS shave, is 3 passes and a pickup. Some people don't even do the pickup. I could have carried on, but I like my 3 passes and a pickup pass. That's the way I like to do things. So right, I'm going to clean up as usual, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Time for the cold rinse. You may be asking why the cold rinse, why cold water and so on. It just closes all the pores up. And I have to say, it feels great. It feels fantastic. So I'm going to use the Allum, which again is something I'd probably recommend you use. And I just thought, I don't think I've put the price of these Allum blocks in the listing in the description, so I certainly will this time. But this is really nice. You can get it like this in a stick, or I mean this one is nearly used up, but you can get them in blocks which are quite a lot thicker than that when you first buy them. I think I actually prefer it like that, but this is easy, I must admit. Right, sting wise, for me, this is a 1 equally all over. So it's done a great job. That Nacet or Nacet blade has turned a very, very mild razor into a medium or mild to medium. It's taken it up a level. And that's the thing with the blades. There's quite a lot of variation. If you watch some of my Battle of the Blades series, which you'll see in a playlist I'll probably link it up there now. But if you see that, if you watch some of those, you'll see that I'm using two of the same razors with two different blades, and sometimes there's a huge difference between the razors. So you've got to experiment. I think there's a company called Shave Dash here in the UK where you can order selection packs. They're probably the best place to go to for selection packs of razor blades, and you can just try different razors or razor blades in your razor until you find one that really suits you, and then go and search for that either on eBay or Amazon or wherever. Just type in the name of the razor blade that you like and it'll come up with listings in your area, and you just buy, you know, a couple of packs and it'll last you for quite a while. So right, I'm going to wash this off. Use my cloth. I like to wipe it off rather than wash it. Oh. That's so nice. It's using that at the end of a shave actually will tell you whether you've got anywhere where you've missed, and you'll be able to feel it when you drag that across your skin. It will grip to your skin because Allum makes your skin super grippy, but right, am I gonna get there? I'm using my Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. This bottle's lasted forever. I'm not gonna get there. Still another shave left in it yet. Oh. Add a bit more for the dome, not that I've shaved it. Oh, that's great. Right, now the aftershave splash that I'm using today is Superdrug. It's a pharmacy here in the UK called Superdrug. And this one is called, got to put my glasses on, Forest Fresh, and this again is only a few pounds, £2 or £3 in Superdrug, and it's very similar in my opinion to the Boots Freshwood, and another great scent. Oh yeah, really nice, really nice. Rub the rest on my arms. And then I'm going to finish off with Arko Classic. Again, you don't have to use this, but I think it just finishes the shave. It really does. This has got a scent to it, and that's the only thing I would criticize this for. Has quite a strong, well, when I say strong, it's probably about a 5 out of 10 in strength. And it can change the scent of the aftershave. So that's why I think I prefer Nivea Men, because it doesn't interfere. You've got the Nivea post-shave balm, the sensitive, that's hardly got any scent at all, and the actual moisturising cream, the Nivea Men cream, next to no scent. But this, I have to admit, does leave the face and the skin feeling great. So each to their own. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Today's shave was brought to you by King C Gillette. And so it's bye-bye from this entry-level razor, and it's bye-bye from me. And I'll see you on Wednesday for my straight razor shave, which is definitely not a budget shave. Bye-bye for now.